Session the pa na a year or two. Nana do say one, I decade Jesus is still the Lord. On a pay, you know, more common the big change though. Na your young your minister na minister no said minister of education, and I'm minister of agriculture, and I'm minister of science and technology. Minister no good ebon na ansana yɛbɛhyɛ yɛn nkɔmmɔ twitwi ase no mɛdi adwumakuo bi adase akyerɛ a wɔfrɛ active solution na active solution adwumakuo a wɔwɔ takoradi dwuma wo di the high quality DTF printing a ɛyi ne biribiara ɛwɔ takoradi a wɔn na wɔ print t-shirt a ɛwɔ ampa t-shirt yi ɔyɛ kama nkasa one of what quality t-shirt, quality Lacoste, one of what hoodies, what caps, t-shirt, no Yamabiana, which is t-shirt printing materials, available active solution. Now, at the active solution, nature corner, one location or near NT office, our watercraft market sector. If you come to a station, I want to go active solution. I go to my family, so not a active solution, which is 0598 0598 86 another 86 correct 0598 86 86 correct different active solution na anyone in the come yada ya wa besisi ya na yaba ya no minister wa ya no botutu nkomo yada ya wa besisi ya.
You have been faithful, my Jesus. Don't bury my name. I see your name. When I will come, now it's just don't bury my name. Osia dia yonya menewa wana wakabe na wishanswa eji
kwamba ya catch the minister kasibiwa aya mwachicho nkomo na ya minister nebude nti yɛbɛkɔ na akɔ abakɛse paa nti kamo ɛna yɛma minister UK minister akɔ aba minister yɛbɛkɔ akɔ aba but a big change though.
Thank you so much. Yes,
so yɛka minister UK minister on your one.
Okay, so Minister will be happening today as so yɛka UK minister servant of God will lead people to worship and praise through songs and ministry. That is EK Mensah.
Wow. Now, EK no original one
okay, think what your Enoch.
Okay.
Na Kenny Kofi.
Oh, okay. It's Minister Enoch Kofi Mensah.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Now, if you have a do EK Mensah.
Okay. What your the central region. Could be a campaign. Yes, but I've not been there before. No one would that. But that's or woman. No issue.
It's a very in there. One day, simply now over that. And you do that. People couldn't, Baba paying now. Baba, you know, the camera did and now what's
okay, but your takradi basically is Chicago.
Wow.
Yes, it's Chicago.
Wow.
Chicago.
Family of how many?
Okay, yes, 7. But are the 3?
7, actually 3. Wow.
I think boys say 5, and girls 2.
Oh, okay. It's a papa who has no brother, no. Umame so.
But your plan is in the Emmanuel Ato Kwanson.
Okay.
And I'm a man so the Annabella in Katia.
Wow. When and how did you become born again? I can't buy an effort. And then I just say, yeah, being most at times no, which you will give to.
Sure.
But then also which you will Saboko, one of the son, but how the was you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Okay, so I was born into a Christian home.
Oh, okay.
I mom and papa when I see my piano, when you know why I so. Wow. My dad is a pastor and my mom too is a lady pastor.
Oh,
okay. That particular time, look at the living on Christ. You know, I would say me, I'm afraid we started there very early. Yeah, because I remember that my mom sometimes will lead us into prayer on the Kanyamina so I remember one time I remember John chapter 1 verse 1 downwards. Yes, my mom was able to teach us the front version. Yes, we come from 1 to but for me personally to know God, encounter God, I will say 2020.
Just 2020.
It's not like I didn't know God. I know God. I read Bible. I sing. But even for me to understand the scriptures, sometimes the spirit leads us to know more insight about it. So I would say there was something happened that pushed me to have that basic encounter. Yes.
There was something happened.
Yeah, something happened.
Where is it?
A long story, but yeah, I would say when difficult times happen, I remember this scripture, Romans 8:28. It says that all things work together for good to them that love. So something happened, some difficult moments be, and I need to get closer to God because I did be anymore. But God was there, and that led me to know Him.
Wow. Yes, wow. Wow. Now, since I encounter Christ another young company, I was down year 2020 now. Aba sasa kese pa na wa de di wa bra.
Wow. So back in the day, as me and them encounter, I have had peace. Yes. And although I was singing, although I was reading the Bible and doing all that, but knowing Christ, I believe that there was some void, not emptiness. But when I accepted Him, when I had that encounter, that void is being filled by Himself. And now I would say, as I have Him, my life has purpose, direction, and joy.
Wow.
By the Spirit.
Wow. We thank God. Minister, then I hear an training, a gospel musician. Maybe sir, maybe Alpha, and you told often gospel music.
Okay.
Now, it's a gospel music and a gospel industry. Other sister, one did. His sister can separate what they did, both positive and negative side. It's a very negative side and not face. Sister, what they did. Or negative. Okay. To follow what shots no even not. 1 hour shots the auto, you might one
sure.
Today, Sister Chum, today, the Mekunu, one of you one, today, Kukujino, one of you one. But since you are the music industry one, and I have so called gospel musicians nowadays, no. Why, Metiasina, Macadia, what can I gospel? If pastor can preach the gospel and someone can change his mind or her mind, then someone can also sing the gospel for a very big change. It's the other system negative. No,
wow, thank you so much. So negative aspect in most of gospel musicians, I believe that they now because make popularity, fame. After that, so woman then so
it was a very good role.
But one thing I'm meaning there, what are your purpose?
Okay.
Because say popularity in the film woman, you will shift from the purpose and even from the calling because the gospel is to be preached. Nti nda mba na ɛreka na yɛto nnwom a there has to be a move.
Obi preach ma
yes.
Obi a wɔde bu no ɔto mo sa.
The man so na because ɛhwɛ I na abasɛm kɔ wonders miracles ɔtum sisi na ade nti no I would say yɛayɛ no fashion bi sɛ bi no interesting it's a whole lot but I believe when we turn back to God he is able to.
He is able to.
Yes.
He is able to. And we were there. I'm a gospel musician and do call Papa. And do call Papa. Because there are a lot of in your record gospel music in one and I'm to follow and workers of all to that American and with them Mensah one verse now where you know only you know but indirectly you know where you know
I'm not. It's quite something but say yeah focus on fashion.
Okay.
Because in the we have to look good. The minister you have to look good, although that is there. But sometimes, especially the ladies, the dress is somehow being but we are in Christ. We are singing to in a form of evangelism. Now, obi nso to my then for Christ. Na say, yeah, I want to be as a form of society. What you work at? Nee, obi a atwene mpa na atwene amenyumpa na otwene or dress in the manner. As I said, what day. But I believe there is a way out.
There is a way out.
There is a way out.
When I go feel I guess I know. Na assembly is in train.
Okay.
And when I'm really most ministers of God and gospel musicians in times of worship, most was I see an angel. Now I want to but then know that what to man home will be most programs about oh yeah I need to follow angels bar and the better or true the angels no appear another or you can be kind of
so I believe sometimes they see.
Okay.
Because even as the men of God see, they also see. That's
a different one.
Not confident, but in the sometimes when the minister to a certain level, your eyes begin to open and you see certain things. And sometimes also, what can done to get the congregation involved, but that shouldn't be the case. You don't have to say you have seen, but say we see the visibility of the angel that you are talking about.
Wow. We have some ministers of God. When they are ministry, you will see that you don't hear any word, but you hear only the noise. And tears and tissue, and some people feel bad, but they are at the day.
Okay.
Something like you wonder where. You know, it's young fun that one star. Another there must be a change.
Okay. So also can sometimes even role models
okay
will follow. So they learn ditto from them. And also one thing I believe is we are all different. You are being called into the music industry, but you have to know who you are and how you are, the kind of voice that you have. Because you follow ask them and they come. But me personally, the way I cannot do it. But in my own way, I believe that God created me to also function in that way. On yet even what they are learning from. people.
Okay.
Yes.
Nti wɔrehyia fi nkɔfo.
Because one of the day, how if you want to let them would say what administrations are that.
Nti mɔtɔ bi afa ne dɛ wɔayɛ wɔn kɔɛ.
For the calling aspect, I would say no.